Hi everybody, I'm Shahid Parvez with my YouTube channel World of Science and Chemical Engineering, and I hope that you will be fine by the grace of God. Today I'm here to explain the working principle, main apparent parts, hidden parts and their functions of a standby centrifugal pump. So in this video you will view a centrifugal pump practically. But before starting this topic, I want to tell you that here is too much noise because compressors and chillers are in operation. So you have to listen me carefully. Let's start now. Here you can see the cooling water suction line with the installation of the butterfly valve on this line. So here is a great opportunity for you to view a butterfly valve practically. And here is a cooling water strainer on this cooling water suction line. So it provides clean cooling water free from the garbage. So cooling water after cleaning passes through the reducer section of the cooling water pipe. So here you can watch the reducer section. Here the velocity of the cooling water increases while the pressure decreases. Then cooling water enters to the eye of the enclosed impeller. And always keep it in your mind that eye of the impeller is a low pressure area. Actually, as the driver rotates this impeller, then centrifugal force acts on the cooling water. So that is why cooling water moves away from the eye of the impeller, and the guide vanes present on the impeller direct this cooling water towards the tip of the impeller. So during this whole process, kinetic energy of the cooling water increases, and the cooling water leaves the enclosed impeller at the tip of the impeller and then enters to the volute type of the casing. So here you can clearly watch the volute type of the casing of a centrifugal pump. So in this volute type of the casing, whole kinetic energy of the cooling water changes to the pressure energy. So this high pressure liquid then leave this centrifugal pump at this point. So here you can watch the expander section of the cooling water pipe, and here is NRV. So NRV means non-return valve. So it prevents any backflow of the cooling water towards the impeller. So it keeps our impeller on a safe side from any damaging condition. And here you can clearly watch the discharge valve, and it is a globe valve that is installed on this discharge line. So here is a great opportunity for you to watch a globe valve practically. Now I will show you the priming line of the centrifugal pump. So here is a priming line of the centrifugal pump with the installation of the valve. This priming line has been designed at the discharge line of the centrifugal pump. With the opening of this valve, we can release the air from the casing of the centrifugal pump. Actually, as we open this valve, low pressure produces at the eye of the impeller, so the cooling water comes inside the casing of a centrifugal pump, and as it becomes full of water, then whole air that is trapped in this casing will be released. So priming is very important because it keeps our centrifugal pump on a safe side from the cavitation phenomena. And always keep it in your mind that cavitation is very harmful to a long life of a centrifugal pump. Priming is very important before starting this centrifugal pump. Now I will show you the stuffing box of the cooling of this centrifugal pump. So here is a stuffing box. Here the gland packing is wrapped around the shaft, and it works as a sealing of the shaft because the pressure inside the casing is very very huge, so it prevents the leakage of the cooling water at a minimum level. And there is also a lantern ring that is located near the center of the gland packing. It receives the clean liquid and distribute it uniformly on the shaft for the lubrication and the cooling. Actually, during the operational mode of the centrifugal pump, shaft heats up, so it is necessary to cool down it. And here you can watch practically the bearing housing with the lubrication box. So here is a point from where we can check lubricant oil level in this lubrication box. So this lubricant oil plays very important role for the lubrication of the anti-friction bearings. So this bearing housing has two anti-friction bearings, one at this point, another at this point. So these two lubrication bearings, anti-friction bearings, plays a very important role for the smooth rotation of the shaft, and these two anti-friction bearings also prevent any radial or axial thrust that can be very dangerous to the smooth operation of a centrifugal pump. And here you can watch the coupling between the driver and the centrifugal pump. So here the driver is electric motor. So here you can watch practically electric motor. And here is the discharge pressure gauge. So with the help of this pressure gauge, we can view the discharge pressure of the centrifugal pump during its operational mode. So I hope that you will understand the working principle, apparent main parts, hidden parts and their functions of a centrifugal pump. And I also hope that you will like my video and subscribe my channel World of Science and Chemical Engineering. So thank you so much for watching my video. Take care of yourself. Khuda Hafiz.